Jamie McDonald, they certainly didn't know. It's official now! Another victory for Hearts in the Edinburgh Derby. 4 out of 5 in all competitions this season for the Jambos. They might be going down, but Hearts have put up quite the fight. Meanwhile, Sunday the 27th of April, a black Sabbath for Hibernian. They are right in the middle of a scrap for Scottish Premiership survival. Hearts still beating in the Dunbar end of the ground, and Gary Locke will be delighted with this. Callum Patterson with a double. Jordan Forster pulled one back for Hibernian, not quite good enough, and so sad faces amongst the Hibernian supporters again. It is finished here at Easter Road. Hibernian 1, Hearts 2.
Derek, Gary, thank you very much indeed. Another massive day for Gary Locke. Would you believe Hearts, on this season of all seasons, have won 4 derbies? They own the bragging rights, that is for sure. They're going down with a bang, as you said, Derek. A momentous day, and all the fans who came here, over 3,500 of them, made the journey to Easter Road, and they will celebrate till the very end with all the players who have been heroic. Players like Danny Wilson, Callum Patterson popping up with 2 more goals today, 3 in derbies for him this season. They're a young team, they're growing for the future, but my word, they have made a big statement here. And as they celebrate, let me tell you what's to come from the English Premier League next Saturday at midday. We've got West Ham against Spurs. Join Jake and all the guys from midday. That is this coming Saturday. So how does the Scottish Premiership table look right now then? Celtic, of course, still to play Inverness today. Let's focus on the bottom 6 though. Hibs remain in 8th place, but they have missed a big chance to pull away from the chasing pack. And Hearts have now actually won the same amount of points as Hibs and others on 34 points this season, if you, of course, take into account their 15-point deduction for administration. So Hearts have won the 4th derby of the season. So much to look back on with Michael Stewart, Alan Archibald and Stephen Craigan next. Hibs absolutely devastated. Some of the Hearts fans still celebrating because they have won this derby by 2-1. Callum Patterson with the decisive strikes, 3 this season in derbies for him. What a day for Patterson and for Gary Locke as well. Let's get some post-match reaction now. Over to Emma Dodds.
Well, alongside me, 2 victorious Hearts players, double goal scorer Callum Patterson and Hearts captain Danny Wilson. Danny, you come away with all 3 points once again today. How does it feel to get that 4th derby win this season?
Yeah, it's a great feeling, obviously we're disappointed how the season's ended up, as getting relegated, but we just wanted to come down here and get a good result for the fans, and as you can see out there, they're all delighted, and as are we.
When you look back over that 90 minutes, or 96 minutes as it was, do you feel you deserved the 3 points?
It's difficult to say. I don't think there was much in the game. Obviously we got the 2 goals ahead, and it was back to the walls a bit in the second half, but we dug in, and we can go away happy today.
Callum, you came under quite a lot of pressure from Hibs in that first half, but you then went and scored 2 goals. Were you surprised by how much space you had at those set pieces?
Well, not really. I mean, yeah, we were kind of up against it in the first half, but luckily I managed to get away from my marker at the corners and the free kick, and thankfully got 2 goals at the end of it.
That's 9 goals for you now this season. How do those 2 against Hibs compare to the other ones you've scored this season?
Well, the first one against Hibs was probably a bit better because it was a winner, but 2 again today also the winner as well. But I mean, I've not really scored from outside the box, so I've not got any screamers to talk about, but I'm delighted with the 2 goals.
Danny, do you sense a growing maturity in this side? The young players that came in earlier in the campaign with a full campaign under their belt?
Yeah, you can see it's a big difference the last few months. The boys when we were coming in hadn't really played much first team football, but now they've got 20-30 games under their belt. You can really see a maturity in their game, and it's just come a wee bit too late for us, but the performances of the last 5-6 games have been a great improvement for us, and we can just kick on now and look forward to next season.
Well played both of you. Danny, you pushed Callum close for the man of the match, but 2 goals, just grab it. Could you do the honours with the champagne? Thanks a lot. Well played, guys. Thank you.
Great day for that Tynecastle club, not for those players inside the home dressing room at Easter Road. It is another damaging defeat for Hibs. And with Alan Archibald, Michael Stewart and Stephen Craigan, so much to look back on in that game, but What a day for Hearts again this season. To record 4 derby victories is incredible.
That's a huge achievement, and I think that a lot of credit goes to Callum Patterson there for scoring the 2 goals, but also a special mention to Danny Wilson, because I thought he was absolutely outstanding. A real captain's performance, especially in the second half there. You see here with the 2 goals, there's a desire to go and win that ball there from Patterson that's, unfortunately for Hibs, Forster just needs to be more commanding as a centre half, and as we said, the debate about whether you have to have somebody on the front post or not. But it's the same here with the second goal. Great ball in, Patterson there. Danny Wilson's very close to getting in there. There's 2 of them round the back, all desperate to get on it.
Bad goals to lose though.
Well, they are, listen, because probably at that stage in the game Hibs were the better side. But Hearts needed a little bit of inspiration. They needed a good delivery into the box. They needed to show desire to get in the end of it, and they did. And suddenly, the game then changed.
Alan, I know you've got a big game to come here next week. I'll talk to you in just a second. But first, to Gary Locke, because he's with Emma Dodds right now.
Gary, 4th derby win out of 5 for you this season. Were you pleased to hear that full-time whistle?
Yeah, I was delighted. One of the second half we didn't play that great. There's no doubt about that. But derby games are all about winning, and the last derby game I felt we won the game and played really, really well. But today, we showed another side of the side, and that we dug in. We put our neck and our feet on the line, and we defended resolutely towards the end. So. I thought we played well first half. Certainly didn't play as well second half, but it's all about the 3 points, and that's all we're interested in.
And perhaps scored against the run of play in the first half, defended well against Hibs, and then Callum Patterson popped up with those 2 goals for you.
Yeah, he's very good in the air, Callum, and the delivery was great as well. So delighted for Callum. He's done very well. Found it difficult to get a position for him this season. One of the problems he's got is he can play anywhere, but I think he's done very well at right back, and we'll hopefully work on him in that position, and he'll make that position his own.
Results have taken a real upturn of late. I think that's now 5 league games you've won on the bounce for the first time since 2012. How much is that down to what's going on off the field and hopefully the resolution to the administration?
That's nothing to do with what's happening off the field. It's the players' hard work on the training pitch, and they've all stuck together all season. And the good thing is, I think you're seeing now that they can compete now. They're stronger, they're fitter, and it's all credit to the players. It's all down to them. They're the ones that have put the hard work in, and I think we're now seeing the benefits of that.
Well played today, Gary. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
They've made real progress in the last few weeks, that's for sure. You said before the game, Alan, that Hearts are going to have a big say in this battle to avoid the drop. Evidence again today.
Yeah, there certainly is. I said that before, and you can see why. As Gary said, they showed a different side to their game today as well. They mixed it up and they defended, they put bodies in the line, and that's in one of their first 2 games of the split, so they're going to have a massive say in how things will work out. Hibs
did show a lot of endeavour in that second half, we have to say as well. Jordan Foster got them back into the game with a good goal, and this is the type of desire that Terry Butcher wants to see from his players, Michael.
Yeah, of course, Hearts were slack at the quick free kick, they switched off, but a good ball from McGovern, and Foster's shown the same desire that the Hearts had shown at the other end with Patterson, really wanting to get on the end of it. And Craggs was talking about during the game there, was it the mentality of I've made mistakes at the other end, I've got to try and rectify it, that ended up him getting on the end of that cross.
Hibs at that point just wanted one more chance, and my word, they got a big chance. James Collins had come on as a sub, and this ball came to him across the box, Stephen.
Yeah, listen, I think it sums up his season. I think it's been 3 months since he scored, and you can see why. Any kind of striker, that's what you want. Basically a tap in from 6 yards out. He looked short of confidence. He had no idea what he was doing. He didn't even make contact with the ball. That's really, really worrying for Terry Butcher and worrying for Hibs as well.
Alan, how do you see the game here next weekend now? That is going to be a real battle.
Yeah, not a lot of changes for ourselves. I think Hibs will be just the same. They just need 1 win possibly. Maybe 1 more, and that's the way they'll probably look at things. But we'll be confident coming here. We've got a good away record as well, so we've nothing to fear.
Do you think Hibs could end up in 11th now?
Yes, I do. I think that I looked at this game and I thought if they got beat that they would finish in 11th. And Alan's saying there that Hibs only need 1 win. I think we've been saying that for the past couple of months, but they've not been able to get it, and they're in real trouble now.
Do you agree?
Yeah, listen, Terry knows they lack a little bit of pace, they lack a little bit of guile, and they're going to have to improve in the next 3 games hugely. Stay away from that 11th place.
Yeah, 3 massive games to come for Hibs. OK, we're running out of time. Let me tell you what's coming next year. Augsburg against Hamburg from the Bundesliga, which is a massive game for Hamburg because they are looking for all the points they can to avoid the drop. But let's round things up here. It's a 4th derby win of the season for Hearts. They are going to own the bragging rights for the foreseeable. An incredible day for all of those young players and for Gary Locke. Thanks for watching. See you soon.